Good Tuesday to you, everybody in COM 731. Welcome to week kaboom 10. We have officially passed the halfway point. So, tea for me this morning because it's a little bit later in the day and I am sufficiently caffeinated. We are all good. Okay, welcome back from modular week. I hope that you had a restful one. This week, not a whole lot to do by way of material to cover, but some things that need your attention. Okay, so we're going to finish up the work, the new digital age. And what I'd like you to do is to read from chapter 4 to the conclusion. That might seem like a lot. I'm looking for my copy here up on the shelf, but it's really not. It's a pretty quick read. And then, of course, answer the discussion questions in the discussion section over on Canvas. Keep working on your technology tool. That is due on the 29th. That is towards the end of this week. That is, it's a Sunday. All right. And then additionally, I have posted for this week your the instructions for part 2 of your research paper. I'd like you to make sure that you read those carefully. Okay. Because in this class, remember, we're producing one paper in 2 parts, and you've all gotten feedback from me on part number 1. And so when you open up that sheet, what you'll see for part number 2 is that you need to carefully, emphasis on there, reread and rewrite part number 1, and then adopt the changes that you make, either do more of this or less of that as you proceed into part 2. Okay. And then you need to convert your annotated bibliography into a literature review. You may want to expand your introduction. Now, if you don't know the difference between an annotated bibliography and a literature review, I mean, at this point, you really got to know. All right. I've included a link on the assignment sheet to the Purdue OWL site that talks about the difference and then gives you a demonstration of what a literature review looks like, in APA format. And remember, of course, to use APA. Then you're going to write up your analysis and your results. You're going to write a conclusion. And then you're going to go back to the beginning and write an abstract. Now, I didn't specify this in part 2, but make sure in the instructional sheet, but make sure in part 2 that you revise and expand your introduction so you get a nice, smooth flow transition into your literature review. Okay, so make sure that if you haven't done that, that you do that. All right. So finish up your, really in terms of your main focus. I want it to be your technology tool. Make sure that that's finished up by Sunday. But now you have the instructions for the part, second part of the paper. So you can start taking a look at that. And that second part for your paper, which is the final paper, is due on December 3rd. All right. And that takes us right down to the wind up of the semester. And then, of course, we have discussion questions for this week. All right. So this is a short video because all we're talking about is we're just looking forward because we didn't do anything last week. It was modular week. You didn't have any readings. You didn't have any questions. All right. If you have questions about the technology tool as you're coming down the wire, email me or check the syllabus and call me during my office hours. I'm here for you. All right. So have a great week. Welcome back. I hope you had a chance to rest a little bit. Know that during that modular week, I was thinking about you. I was praying for you, corresponding with some of you who had some, extraordinary circumstances. And I hope that for the rest of the semester, for all of us, it's smooth sailing. Okay. Take care, everybody. And I will see you on Canvas. God bless. Bye-bye.